Konnichiwa, hello, my name is Vicky and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing an unboxing from home. This is coming from overseas, and if you guys don't already know from watching my videos, I am actually from Okinawa, Japan. My mom loves to send me and my husband goodies. Most of the time, I actually request for things to be shipped over here, but she went ahead and surprised me with this box because I didn't even know a box was coming. I don't know what's in this box. So we're gonna be unboxing this right now. A little disclaimer, if you are sensitive to explicit language, or if you are easily offended, you are in the wrong place. I am a no filter bitch, so I don't know what's gonna come out of my mouth. So if you feel uncomfortable with any cursing or anything like that, you may wanna change the channel. Anyways, if you guys are interested in seeing what is inside my box from home, then just stay tuned. Right, so it's been a couple of months since I actually got a box from home. I honestly have no idea what's in here because my mom just texted me the other day and was like, hey, I'm sending a box in the mail. My husband is actually telling me to hurry up and do this video because he loves getting these boxes from home because there's always some kind of goodies in there for him. So he's really excited to see what's in the box. Ugh. We're gonna go ahead and open this box. Where my mom is the only person who uses this much tape to secure a package. Oh, there's more tape. Just kidding. Whew. All right, we got some of my favorite stuff in here. I believe this came in one of my previous boxes that I got from home, and me and my husband are obsessed with this. This is sushi taro. This is basically sushi rice. This is something that you mix in with rice, and it is just so good. It gives it kind of like a sweet vinegary taste. Now, I am not a big fan of vinegar like at all, but for some reason I really like rice vinegar, which is what they actually put in sushi rice. And what you do is you mix one of these packs with rice really well, and you can serve it with sushi even on top. Even in this picture, as you can see, we have some tuna, we got some shrimp, we have some, I'm not sure what this is called in English, the little fish babies, you know, the little orange things that pop in your mouth. Also, a lot of people add like some eggs on top, and then inside it comes with a little seaweed packet, and you put that all on top and you mix it together, and it's basically like amazing. So the next thing we have is inari age. Now, if you guys don't know what this is basically tofu skin. When we were back home, we always called these footballs because they actually kind of look like little footballs. Depending on which sushi restaurant you went to, some of them are actually shaped like footballs, but most of the time they come in these little rectangular shapes. And what you do is you take the tofu skin, and it has a little slit in the middle. So it's almost like a pita bread where you put stuff inside the pita. This one you actually just put white rice, and it is so good. It has like a hint of sweetness to it. For me, this is something that I loved ever since I was little. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's basically marinated in this sauce. So when you put the rice in it and you take a bite, that sauce and the rice just goes so well together, and it just tastes so amazing. This is definitely one of the things that I love and I miss from home. You can actually get these mostly at Asian stores. They do come like in a can. So let's see what else we got. Oh, okay, so this is definitely for my husband. I don't know if I mentioned this, but my husband is actually half Korean, so he loves Korean food. And so my mom sent this mazeru dake no bibimbap. Basically, mazeru dake just means you gotta mix it. So you pour this in with some rice, you mix it up, and you have some bibimbap. Honestly, I am not into like Korean food because a lot of them are really spicy, and I'm just not a spicy type of person. Like, I don't really like spicy stuff, especially Korean spicy stuff, because their spiciness is like on a different fucking level. Like, that shit will make you sweat, and I'm just not all about that. Okay, got some of my favorite cookies here. These are called chinsuko. You can only find these in Okinawa, where I'm from. You can find them other places, but mostly at airports, because these are just like an Okinawan native candy, basically. Now, the last time I explained what these are, it may throw some people off a little bit, but these are basically made from pig lard. I know it sounds really freaking strange, really weird and unappetizing, but let me just say, these are some of the best cookies ever. We have plain flavor and we have benimo. Benimo is actually the purple potato, and Okinawa is also well known for their purple potatoes. We're well known for our mangoes, our pineapples. This is something that my mom loves to send because this equals Okinawa to me. Like, this equals home, and I absolutely love these cookies. These are what they look like. They look like just normal regular candies. This right here is literally the flavor of home for me. I'm actually trying not to get super emotional because I get homesick very, very easily. I just absolutely miss home so much. Like, my home has some of the most amazing foods there. Whenever I get these things, like, it makes me feel a little less homesick. So anyways, we're moving on. My mom got some good stuff. Next thing we have is fukahira soup. So fukahira is basically shark fin soup. When you go to most Chinese restaurants, they have something called like egg drop soup. And a lot of times when you go to Chinese restaurants, they will actually have fukahira soup, and it is so good. Like, this is something that I love to make during the winter time because it's so homey, and it doesn't taste fishy or anything like that at all, but it's just so homey. It's so warm. It's just one of those soups that, you know, after you drink, you just feel so relaxed, so calm. I actually love drinking this as well when I'm like sick because it's so flavorful. The broth is so good, and I absolutely love this stuff. I'm probably gonna mention that I absolutely love everything in this box because it's from home, so of course I'm gonna love it, and my mom only sends me things that I like or love, so this is one of those. The next one is also an Okinawan known food, and that is jushi. Now, this is another rice product. As you can see, a lot of Asians, we love our rice, and we love anything that can be put into rice or mixed with rice or flavored rice. And so this is basically, I like to call it the Okinawan fried rice. This has tofu skin, it has seaweed, it has carrots, it has mushrooms, and it has a little bit of a stock seasoning in there, which gives the rice that brown color. I love this stuff. Like, I can never have enough of this stuff. And this stuff is so easy to cook, let me tell you. You put the rice in the rice cooker, you put this in, you mix it up, and you cook the rice like you normally would, and bam, you got some juicy rice ready to go, and it is so good. This is probably my favorite type of rice mixture out of all this that I have right now because this literally screams home. This and the Chinsko cookies are literally Okinawan type food products, things that you can find only in Okinawa, which is why I love Okinawan food so much because it just tastes so different from most foods, and that is definitely one of them that I love. Next one is definitely my husband's. This is mabo tofu, and this is also something that you can get at Chinese restaurants. It's basically tofu, beef, a little bit of green onion with this sauce that's kind of like not sticky, it's just a little gooey, I guess you could say. It's like made with cornstarch. You put cornstarch in there to give it that little goopy texture. I am not really a big fan because my mom always sends the karakuchi, which is the spicy version. Now, I like sweet mabo tofu or like mild, but I can never do the hot stuff. So this is definitely another one for my husband. This is also very easy to make. Inside, there's 2 little packets. All you have to do is buy the tofu, you put the packet in the pan, and you wait for it to heat up, throw the tofu in, mix it together, and you're freaking done. These are all my favorites, so I apologize. I know I keep repeating myself, but I just love everything in this box. So this is fried rice mix. Now, I don't know about you guys, but American fried rice sucks, okay? I've been to Panda Express, I've been to a few other Chinese restaurants and Asian restaurants, and the fried rice just freaking sucks. Americans are always using the frozen carrot, peas, and onion mix, like the frozen mix. It just does not taste that good. This here is also something very easy to cook. All you do is you cook some rice in a pan, add some oil, you start frying the rice, and you add this seasoning, mix it up, add some egg, boom, you're done. You have fried rice, and it tastes amazing. I don't know if you guys know this, but I am a ramen fanatic. Like, I love ramen. Like, ramen is life. Noodles is life. Especially when you're Asian, noodles are just something that is like in your bloodstream. So my mom went ahead and got me 2 of my absolute favorite ramens right here. So first I have the shoyu ramen, and shoyu ramen, or shoyu, is basically soy base, so soy sauce base, and love shoyu ramen. On winter days, shoyu ramen is literally the best thing that you can have. And also, of course, we have this one. This one is miso ramen, so it's miso based. Miso based is something that when I get really homesick, miso is what I reach for because miso has been in my life. Like, when I was back home, I drank miso soup like every day. If not every day, every other day, because I just love miso soup so much. I love tofu, and I also love miso ramen. So anything miso, I really enjoy. Now, the difference between this ramen and this one is these noodles are a little bit thicker. Now, they're not super thick like udon or soba. I don't know if you guys can see this, but the noodles are fairly thin. But for the seimen noodles, these are way thinner than the other ramen that I just showed you. I like my ramen to not be super boiled. Like, I like them to have a little bit of a bite to them. And I don't know, like every other ramen shop I've been to here in the States is just, y'all got it wrong. Y'all got it so wrong. Y'all either don't boil the noodles enough or you boil them too much and they're just soggy and gross. And then you put all this unnecessary like stuff on top of it that is just, it doesn't need to be there. Ramen is just supposed to be simple and warming and just something that you can easily eat and you be on your way. There are so many little tiny ramen shops. Basically what they do back home is they have these little trucks where these guys drive around and they set up, they put a little tarp out, a few little seats, and they make ramen and people just sit there, eat, and they go. The one thing that I love about ramen is the best hangover food ever. Actually, it's the best drunk food. You know when you're drunk and you really want something greasy like fried chicken or pizza? Japanese people, we love to go and get ramen. Like, that is our thing. When you are drunk, you go and stop at one of those ramen trucks and you eat ramen and you are on your way. Or the next day, if you're feeling hungover, you go to a ramen shop or a soba shop and it is like the hangover cure. So I cannot wait to dig into these because I literally just finished my last ramen pack, so I was hoping that I was gonna get some ramen in this pack, and my mom never fails to provide what I need. Of course, we have some miso soup packets. Now, I love miso soup, just like I was talking about earlier. This, you basically boil like a cup of water and you add the miso paste inside, and it comes with a little bit of some powdered fish flake. Now, I know you guys may not know what I'm talking about, but it's called katsuobushi. It's basically dried out fish that's shaved down into like slivers and then made into a powder. I know it sounds really complex, but it is so delicious. If you guys have not tried miso soup, you need to try some. It is so easy to make and it is very healthy for you. Also, miso is very, very good for like when you're sick or if you have a cold or the flu. This will give you a lot of energy without having to go through, like if you have a sore throat, you know, you can't really eat solid foods. So miso soup is like the way to go because there's a lot of nutrients in it. Also because you have tofu in it most of the time, you have a little bit of seaweed in it. So this is something great for when you are feeling sick or under the weather or anything like that. And as for me, it's for when I'm feeling homesick. Get into some goodies. This is my husband's absolute favorite candy. These are milky candies. As you can see, the little girl on front, that is Peko-chan. And Peko-chan has been around since, I want to say, like the 1950s. I don't know, it might even be older than that. They're basically just little milk balls that are almost like caramel, but the milk comes from the most northern part of Japan, which is Hokkaido, and they're well known for their sweet milk. And these are just absolutely delicious. They kind of just melt in your mouth like caramel, and they're so milky, and they're not like too sweet, but they're not like too milky either. I don't know, it's really hard to explain, but if you guys ever see this, most Asian stores carry this. If you ever see it, buy a bag and try it out. You will not be disappointed. Unless you don't like milk products, then of course don't. If you don't like milk products, don't buy a milk candy, of course. Okay, so this, I think my mom included because I told her the last time she sent these that these were like my favorite gummies of all time. I am not a big candy person until I met my husband. Like, I used to eat junk food, okay? I was more of like a chips and popcorn and that kind of junk food type person, like cookies. But the one thing that I never ever turned down was gummies. I love anything that has gummies, like gummy bears or anything. Gummy worms, gummy colas, anything gummy I love. So my mom bought me some kororo. Now this is grape flavored. I love this stuff. This stuff just tastes so authentic, just exactly like Japanese grapes. And I love Japanese candy. I think I mentioned this before, but I absolutely love Japanese candy because it actually tastes like the real thing. It doesn't taste super artificially flavored like most things here in America. I'm sorry to say, but your guys' candy is too sweet, too artificially flavored, and it's too sugary. Like, there's so much freaking sugar in American candy. And so I love fruit gummies from home because they taste exactly like the fruit. Like, you eat this, you feel like you're eating a Japanese grape. When you bite into it, it has like this little casing and the inside is like gummies. It is so good. so good. I think this is the main reason why my mom actually sent me this package, is she sent me some manga here. Now let me see if I can get this out. I don't know if any of you guys have seen this movie. It is called Your Name. It is a anime film. I have not gotten the chance to see it yet because, I mean, it wasn't on rent anywhere that I could find. My mom actually got the manga books and she read them and she said she loved the manga books, and so she decided to send them to me. Now I know you guys are probably thinking like, what, your mom reads manga? Yes, a lot of Japanese people, they read manga until like they're really old, okay? Like no one ever gets sick and tired of manga. So she sent me this, and basically it is Kimi no Nawa, which is Your Name. Ever since I knew it was going to come out, like before it even came out, I was like, I need to see this movie. And so she decided to send me the manga. So we have the first one, the second one, and the third one. I've had people ask me if these are in English, and no, they are absolutely not in English because I can actually read Japanese, so I don't really need English manga books. But I am actually really excited to read this, so thanks, Mom. All right, so that was everything that was in the box. I actually do have a few requests for my mom to send me stuff, and so hopefully I'll get another box soon. I really hope that you guys check some of these out. Like I said, everything will be linked in the description box that I can actually find that you can purchase. Also, if you guys have any Asian stores, you know, around your area, go and check them out. You will be really surprised at what you find and what you actually might like. I am like the pickiest fucking eater on this planet. Like I am so picky, it's ridiculous. And so if I like these foods, you're probably gonna like them too. So I really hope that you guys are interested in trying some of these out, because I'm telling you, if you guys do not try some of this, y'all are missing out. So that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. If you did, please get a thumbs up, and don't forget to click that big red button that says subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that bell notification so you actually know when I post my videos. And as always, if you have any tips, tricks, questions, comments, or if you just really want to talk shit, leave it on in the comment section below, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!